Delicious, nutritious, and really unique, they're Florida grown with an old world mystique. Because Florida, we can grow fruit trees here that you can't grow anywhere else in the country. A lot of different kinds of fruit trees.
Cool.
Anybody know what this kind of fruit is here? It's big. It's as big as a watermelon. And it grows on a tree.
Pineapple?
And it has like prickly skin, kind of bumpy skin.
Have you seen pineapple?
No, it grows in a tree. Pineapples grow out of the ground.
Okay.
Especially with the J.
Oh, never mind.
This one here. It's big. It's about this big, and it hangs on the tree.
Well, it's not a jackalope.
What'd you say?
It's not a jackalope.
You're very close. You got the first 4 letters right.
Jack?
Jackfruit.
Oh,
Jackfruit. Jackfruit. You can grow that in Florida. The only other places that grow jackfruit are like down south, south of us, near the equator. Nothing north of us though, that's for sure. Those are a different kind. It's hard to see from this picture. Anybody have a guess on what those fruits are in this tree? See it back.
They're not bananas.
No. Not bananas. It starts with an S.
Squash?
No, no.
No.
Star fruit.
Star fruit! That's the Jaguar's book, remember?
Yeah, star fruit. A lot of people don't even know what star fruit is, so we're lucky. We have things here.
Sweet.
You know what we know because we live in
something else.
Florida, right?
Yellow.
So fruit trees. Everybody should plant fruit trees in your own yard, and then you can just go out your back door and pick them. The sea is our farm. Come aboard if you wish. We'll get shrimp, clams, and oysters, and scallops, and fish, and maybe blue crab. They are my favorite dish. Sorry to rush you, I don't want to be rude, but now that your dinner is thoroughly chewed, we'll visit some farms that do not grow food. These white puffy flowers put me in a trance. This farm grows white cotton, so don't eat those plants. We're growing some cotton at the farm, too, so you can see it in real life. What is cotton good for?
Make clothes.
Make clothes. You make clothes out of cotton. What else?
And it's on sheep.
We make clothes out of sheep too.
That's really mean.
Yeah, the cotton's not good for sheep, but that's another. Sheep is what we can use for.
Is this cotton?
Maybe, probably, probably is. You know how you can tell? You look at the label on the back of your clothes.
Not
and you look, yeah, or you can look at someone else in front of you.
Okay, I'll do
And
that.
if you see that it says cotton, what were you gonna say?
Okay, say cotton goes into stuffed animals.
And stuffed animals, yeah, especially the good ones. You see the word cotton in there? Sometimes the clothes aren't made from cotton, but some people try to only buy clothes that are made from cotton. This fiber is used to make shirts, shorts, and pants, clothes that feel cool when we play, run, and dance. Because if it's a natural fiber like cotton that grows out of a plant, they feel cooler for your body. You can get more air through your clothes. A tropical fish makes a colorful pet. They're raised in large ponds and scooped out with a net. So they're talking about fish farms now. Some people actually have fish farms where they grow and raise fish, like Harbor Branch. Has anybody ever been to Harbor Branch?
No, I don't think so.
That's a cool place. They grow clownfish down there like Nemo.
Clownfish.
They grow thousands of them. Get a grip and don't slip or you'll end up quite wet. Now this is a trip that you won't soon forget. Our pine tree plantation, trees reach to the sky. They're a crop that we chop to make things that we buy. But we plant plenty more. Want to give it a try? Now why do they have to plant more trees? When you take down some trees, why is it good to put them back?
Because the trees branches takes out the bad air and
right, they clean the air.
Gives you the good air.
The good air.
And trees sometimes they make paper plates and paper cups.
Yeah, so we use trees to make paper
They
products.
give us oxygen.
And they give us oxygen. Very important. Yeah.
Some trees have birds can have their homes.
Exactly, because when we take all the trees down, what happens to the animals?
Chimpanzees need the trees.
Yeah, and if we take all their trees, what happens to them?
then have to go like and find a new home when they might have been like all happy in that.
That's right, and it is affecting the animals on the planet when we keep taking all their trees away just so we can make our stuff we want to use, and then they have nowhere to live, and that's a problem right now. All the animals are,
In desperate need.
yeah, and they're becoming extinct. You know what extinct means?
Yeah. Oh, that means almost gone.
Almost gone. So we gotta be careful and always plant new trees back so they have somewhere to live.
Extinct was one of Loba's vocabulary words, and the cats. We were a dinosaur museum book, and it said about like half of how the lives were when they were not extinct, and talked about like the skeleton bones that have been extinct.
Yeah, like dinosaurs were extinct 65 million years ago.
Oh my gosh.
But we're actually in something right now called the Sixth Great Mass Extinction. We are right now living in a time, the sixth time that this has ever happened in the history of the earth, where 97% of all the animals that ever lived are already extinct. In the oceans, there's already over 90% of the fish are already gone. So it's very important to know how to not have that be a problem for them. To replace trees and to grow food with without chemicals. That's called organic. Yeah.
Because if you take down all the animals' homes, we won't have pets and that stuff.
That's right. We won't. All we'll be doing is looking at pictures in a book of what they used to look like. We don't want that to happen, right?
My dad's got a tree with avocados, tangerines, and these orange things.
Excellent. That's the way to have your own food, and then you're not ruining it for other animals.
And at my Gimme Papa's house, they when they bought it, out in the back they had like a grapefruit tree that me and my sister check on the fruit.
That's great. Great.
My old house, I used to have a grapefruit tree, and my grandpa has 2 tangerine trees and 1 orange tree.
That's excellent. All right. So here you won't hear an oink, neigh, or moo, and forget about hearing cock-doodly-doo. With gators or ostriches, maybe deer too, these Florida farms look more like a zoo. They are a zoo, right? Sometimes, you know, when all the animals are going extinct, they can only have a couple left, and they put them in a zoo so that you can see them in real life. But that's, you know, that's only because we've taken away their homes, and, you know, we want to make sure the ones that are left, we at least get to look at them. But, you know, we got to make it so the planet we share with the animals, right? We don't just take over everything. Yeah?
Like at the one at the zoo, that I eat at the zoo, I think it's the only one that's left.
See, that's what I mean. That's not, so we're in the 6th Great Mass Extinction right now. That's the time we live in right now.
Elephants extinct?
No, they're not an endangered animal. You know what endangered means, right?
Yep, endangered.
Endangered species?
Yeah, where it's almost on the extinct list. This farm raises horses to work or to ride. Some help to move cattle. Some show off their stride. Some love to win races and do it with pride. There's a farm for our friend who has a green thumb. It's a shop where the crop of fresh flowers comes from. There are roses and gladiolas and a caladium. But please don't make me say, who can say this word?
Geranium?
It's very hard to say. I'll give you a hint. The H is silent.
Chrysanthemum?
Chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemum.
That's a kind of a flower. That's a very long word.
Mama.
That's right. It's time to return from our fanciful tour to the place where the shelves go from ceiling to floor. But remember the lesson this visit was for, that the food we enjoy and so very much more comes from the farm and not from the
Store.
store. Right. So
T-O-R.
eat as much fresh fruit and vegetables as you can, and less of stuff that comes out of a box or a can. How's that sound? But anyway, we're gonna invite you to the party at the farm. And hopefully we'll see you there, and we'll show you. You can pull carrots out of the ground or potatoes, and you see where broccoli really comes from. It doesn't come out of a bag. It really comes from a plant.
I love broccoli and cheese.
You sure? From the farm. And White Rabbit is an organic farm in Vero Beach, where we grow vegetables. And the store, you could buy them at on the farm. Does anybody here know what organic means?
Neutral?
What did you say, neutral?
Not really.
No, not really, yeah. What do you think it means, organic? Organic, when somebody says, when you eat organic vegetables.
Healthy?
Healthy, yeah, but why are they healthier?
Because they're not made in the factory. They're grown.
Well, we hope you're not eating vegetables made in a factory, right?
You can make.
That would be like in a Dr. Seuss book, right? Now, organic means that it doesn't have any chemicals sprayed on it to keep bugs away, instead of using chemicals that can be kind of dangerous. They kill the bugs, and they could be dangerous if you ate chemicals too. Organic means you use only natural, healthy ways to control bugs or to help feed the plants. So this White Rabbit, where we come from, is an organic farm, and that's kind of hard to find these days. There's not that many, so that's important to know. All right, this book is called These Florida Farms, and if you're interested, after I'm done here, we're going to leave one of these in the library, and you can go back and read it anytime that you want. I love to visit the grocery store. It's where we get food when we need to buy more. They make everything there, of that I am sure. It's made in the back and comes out that door. Is that true? Is all the food made in the back of the grocery store?
No.
Yeah?
No. Made it. No.
Where do you say it's made? Yeah, at the farm. They don't make food in the store. Sometimes they take food and they package it into smaller packages in the store, but even meat, they don't make meat in the store. Meat comes from where?
Animals.
Yeah, cows usually.
Cows, pigs.
Right, exactly.
Mostly pigs.
Could it be, my dear friends, do you not understand, before beans are bagged and carrots are canned? They come from a farm or a ranch or the sea. If you'd like to know more, then please follow me. For fruits and fresh vegetables, nothing replaces these Florida farms. Oh, such wonderful places with plentiful plants and wide open spaces, growing food for our bodies, putting smiles on our faces. This is the part you don't ever see in the store, where it really comes from, right? But if you come visit our farm, you will see where it
You
really
guys
comes
have
from.
a farm?
California?
No, you guys have a farm.
Yes, we do. That's what I'm saying. In Vero Beach, not very far away, very close by.
But where?
It's near the mall. You know the mall where the movie theater is?
Yes. Yeah.
Right on the road next to that. Do you ever go to Peterson's farm?
Yeah.
It's right next to Peterson's. They have orange trees and sunflowers sometimes right out in the front. The road, it's a dirt road right next to them called 37th Street. If
Yeah,
you go
I've been
down
down
there, we'll invite you out though. We're going to have a party in May, and we'll invite you back.
Me?
In May. Yep. When all the we're planting spring crops now, like corn and yellow squash and cucumbers and watermelon and honeydew. And when that's ready, we're going to have a big party, and we'll invite you back out. Yeah?
One thing, during the party, are you gonna sell tomato juice?
Tomato juice?
Yeah.
You know, that's a good idea. We will have tomatoes, but yeah, maybe we can have a juicer that you can just put the vegetables in right then and there. That would be a great
Because
idea.
sometimes I see these people in the store to get tomato juice. They open it, the paper, and then they just drink it.
Okay, well, they're just drinking out of the can, but we can actually pick the tomatoes and put it in a machine that makes juice out of it. That's a good idea.
How do you know if they're going, when are they going to be done growing?
Well, there's
Like
certain
tomatoes.
Yeah, you can tell, there's certain times, every vegetable has a different way you know when it's ready. And actually, if you come out that day, I think they're gonna let people pick their own corn and show you how it's ready. And,
You can eat it.
yeah, you can eat it. We'll figure out. Yeah, exactly, right? So I'll send you out an invitation for that. The plants on this farm make a colorful scene. The peppers they grow are red, yellow, and green. And some are quite hot, if you know what I mean. Our farm is a grove, and come harvest time, the trees are so big that these ladders we climb. Pick a grapefruit or lemon, try an orange or lime. Can this be a farm? Just look all around. It looks like there is no more food to be found. See, they're scratching their heads. They don't know where the food is.
Can I see it?
Yeah, but potatoes are so red, so ripe and round, just like carrots and peanuts. They're found. Where are they found? Are they on top?
Under the ground.
Under the ground. Because what are carrots and potatoes? What part of the plant are those? When you eat a potato or a carrot, what part of the plant are you eating? The roots. You're eating the roots. The roots part's the part that goes underground.
Here's the top of the carrot.
See the tops? Yeah, sticking out. When the carrots start sticking out of the ground like this, that means they're probably ready. And that's when you can pick them. So that's one way to know when the carrots are ready. And then you just pull it. And at the farm where we have purple carrots.
Purple?
We have purple and
Oh,
red.
I know those kind of carrots, those little purple things.
did.
Yeah, because you know, carrots don't just come in orange. That's just the only kind that the stores sell. But that's why it's important to go to a real farm and you see that they really come in lots of colors, not just orange.
Maybe blue.
When you come out, we'll show you. They
Maybe
blue?
they did blue.
I'm not sure if I see the blue.
I never saw nothing.
But potatoes also, they come in red. You've probably seen red and gold and white, and
Gold
they
and
come in
white.
blue. You've seen blue potato chips, right? Blue.
Yes.
No.
It's half.
Purple, they come in purple too, potatoes. Purple potatoes.
Oh,
We have
cute.
purple potatoes at the farm.
Potatoes.
And you know eggs come in different colors too, right? Blue eggs, brown eggs, white eggs. We have eggs of all different colors too. There's chicken,
Can you
fish.
dye them?
Well, you can, but these are the way they're naturally born.
Dye what?
Dye the eggs.
You mean
I would
dye?
never ever eat it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're not blue on the inside, the shells are just blue. These boxes, bee boxes, where honeybees go after visiting flowers in row upon row. They pollinate plants, and hey, did you know, without their hard work, our food wouldn't grow. You know why bees are important? If we didn't have bees, what would happen?
If you want to have bees, then no plant will grow.
They wouldn't be able to make,
Honey.
well, bees make honey, but what do they do to the plants?
Pollinate.
They pollinate. Is that what you're going to say? How do they pollinate the plants?
Because if they go to one flower, pollen is on them, and then they go to another flower, so pollen goes on them.
That's exactly right. It gets on their feet when they're searching for the nectar, and then
Some of the pollen sticks to the back of their leg.
that's right, it sticks to them. And then they go to the next flower, and
Some of it comes off.
it comes off, and that's how they make the baby plants. That the flowers in those plants will turn into
Flower? I got
the fruits or the vegetables. The fruits and the vegetables actually, flowers turn into a tomato, or flowers turn into a cucumber. Flowers turn into a squash. That's how they start out as a flower.
I got a honeycomb.
Oh yeah? Yeah, bees are very important. If we
What's
lose
a
bees,
honeycomb?
honeycombs,
It's cereal.
that's where the bees live in honeycombs.
It's honey nut
That
cereal.
they have, it looks like the way the cereal looks, they're copying what the bees look like. And that's where they put their honey, in those little honeycomb holes. And that's how we get their honey from the bees. That's what these boxes are. They have these
Things that you pull up.
yeah, what are those called? Those trays, kind of sideways trays.
Yeah, then you take something and start the honey out.
Yeah. Does anybody here have bees as pets?
Yeah.
Do you?
I used to have one, but it flew away.
Oh yeah? You have anybody keep bees and make honey at home? No? Okay, so sometimes the sunshine and rain aren't enough to grow a plant, to help plants grow strong in soil that is rough. Sometimes we need more than just sunshine and rain. We need to do something to the soil to give them enough food, or they still won't grow if they're missing that. But Florida phosphate has just the right stuff to fertilize plants when the growing gets tough. Anybody know what Florida phosphate is? Ever heard of that?
It's like this little smoker thing where they smoke the bees for some reason.
Actually, yeah, that's a different thing. They smoke the bees to make them
That's called a
sleepy.
smoker, and then they take the honey.
Right, and then they steal their honey while they're not looking, right?
Yeah, so they won't sting them.
Yes, and they won't sting them. This Florida phosphate, comes from this underground. They dig it out of the ground, and it helps fertilize the soil so the plants have some food. And we have that in Florida. Not every place has that, but Florida does. Our farm is a ranch with lots of cows here. There's also a bull, so don't get too near. In the pasture, we also see wild birds and deer.
I saw a deer, but I saw a deer. When I go to Miss Pegler's, sometimes I see like wild birds at the playground.
Oh, really? Yeah, we want to keep birds around.
I have 4 guinea pigs.
Wow.
I
Do
killed
they
one.
run around loose?
No, they just in a cage, and I killed one.
On purpose?
No.
You killed one and ate it?
Yes. Yeah, and take the antlers off.
Yuck.
It's not
Was it good?
Yeah, I eat Tastes like chicken.
Really? Do you raise them for that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Some people eat rabbits too. They raise rabbits for that.
Yeah.
Wait, so you raise guinea pigs to eat?
Mean rats.
Yeah.
I have this kind of closet, and there's this metal door. If you open it, you have to do this kind of combination. Open the door, and then you see all of these birds, and I take care of all of them. Sometimes I see some bunnies hiding in the back.
Really?
I've had a little bit of birds and rabbits, but there's some of them are losing some shelter and can't find food, so I take care of them.
That's excellent because that's what's happening to all the animals.
Yeah, and my dad works at the animal shelter. He brought back a baby sea otter.
Really?
Sea otter? It's my secret pet.
Really? Do you have a pond for it?
No. He doesn't
Or
want
water?
to.
Where?
Pool in the back.
In your pool? With chlorine in the pool?
No, not really. I have 2.
2 different pools? Or 2 different otters?
Actually, both.
Really? 2 pools and 2 otters? Wow.
Have an otter.
Wow. Yeah?
What we like to do for parents, like kill them. We go out maybe hunting every weekend. That when we see the big daddy longhorn. So we kill it and take the horns off and start eating the ears.
Oh, okay. Well, let's stick to vegetables for now. We're getting a little off the subject. What were we going to say?
And I have 2 horses.
Oh, wow. That's good. We're going to talk about horses in a minute. This farm is a dairy farm. It has many cows too, but these cows have a different job that they must do. They graze upon grasses and moo after moo give gallons and gallons of fresh milk for you. An adventure in farming is here. Take a peek if tropical fruit are the flavors you seek. Delicious, nutritious, and really unique, they're Florida grown with an old world mystique. We have a lot of trees that can grow in Florida with fruit that more than just oranges and lemons and limes. We can have bananas and papayas and pineapples and avocados and mangoes, right? All these trees we could be growing in your own yard, and you should try to get at least one in your own yard. You know? You can even put it in a container if you really had to. The sea is our farm. Come aboard if you wish. We'll get shrimp, clams, and oysters, and scallops and fish, and maybe blue crabs. They are my favorite dish. Sorry to rush you, I don't want to be rude, but now that your dinner is thoroughly chewed, we'll visit some farms that do not grow food. These white puffy flowers put me in a trance. This farm grows white cotton, so don't eat those plants. The fiber is used to make shirts, shorts, and pants. Clothes that feel cool when we run, play, and dance. We're going to cotton tree farm too. Come out and show you cotton. You can feel it.
My mommy loves fresh cotton.
What is for?
Cotton balls. They all cotton balls.
I've felt cotton before.
Cotton is what clothes.
And there's how could you grow cotton?
Seed.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
See,
there's
that's
seeds
why
in
we're
the
doing
cotton.
this today. We're showing you that food doesn't just come from a store, and the clothes that you're wearing, you might not know that if it's cotton, it comes from a plant, and it grows a cotton ball.
I knew that.
I never knew that.
My mommy, she loves to smell fresh cotton.
Yeah, the cotton is great natural fiber. Yeah?
I have a cotton tree in the back of my house too.
Wow. Your house sounds very interesting.
I know sometimes when the cotton falls in the pool, when I put my sea otters, they like to play snowballs in it.
Wow.
It feels wet like snow.
Yeah, can we come visit your house sometime?
I don't think so because the bunny might not let go and the bird will like your head.
Wow. A tropical fish makes a colorful pet. They're raised in large ponds and scooped out with a net. Sometimes they have fish farms too, where they grow fish. And because in the oceans, 90% of the fish are gone. Did you know that? We fish and fish and fish so much in the oceans, we've taken almost all the fish out of the ocean.
Except for the sharks.
90% of all the fish that were in there are gone. So now
Fish for sharks, but they couldn't back in.
they have to have fish farms so they kind of know how much they can grow and keep feeding everybody. Get a grip and don't slip or you'll end up quite wet. Now that is a trip that you won't soon forget. On our pine tree plantation, trees reach to the sky. They're a crop that we chop to make things that we buy. But we plant more. Want to give it a try? Now why is it important to replant trees? If you cut down the trees, why should we replace them?
Because the earth needs trees, and if we didn't have trees, we would die.
That's right. Because what do trees make? Oxygen.
And we give them air, carbon dioxide.
Right, and they need our exhale, what we don't want, the carbon dioxide, they do want.
And we always have to water it and put the soil in.
That's right, we gotta take care of the trees, because too many people are cutting down trees faster than they can grow back. Just like we're fishing in the oceans, faster than the fish can grow back. We're destroying animals' homes faster than they can grow back. So we're really not, right now, we're doing some bad things to the planet, and that's why it's important for you guys, as you get older, to pay attention to taking care of things so they don't become extinct and we don't lose all our trees. Okay, so here you won't hear an oink, neigh, or moo, and forget about hearing cock-doodly-doo. With gators or ostriches, maybe deer too, these Florida farms look more like a zoo. This farm raises horses to work or to ride. Some help to move cattle, some show off their stride. Some love to win races and do it with pride. There's a farm for our friend who has a green thumb. It's a shop where the crop of fresh flowers comes from. There are roses, gladiolas, and a caladium. Please don't make me say, who can say that word? Very big word. Chrysanthemum. That's the kind of flower. You did excellent, because the H, chrysanthemum, is a big flower. It's time to return from our fanciful tour to the place where the shelves go from ceiling to floor. But remember the lesson this visit was for, that the food we enjoy and so very much more comes from the farm and not from the store. Yeah.
When I grow up, I'm going to plant a lot of trees, so I might be in the jungle.
Excellent. That's an excellent thing to happen when you, as even now you can start.
When I grow up, I'm going to plant big trees, and I'm going to make a line, and I'm going to swing like George of the Jungle.
That's great. We want to have big trees that we can do that with.
I'm going to plant, when I grow up, I'm going to plant many flowers.
Well, you know what, you guys? You don't have to wait until you grow up. You can do this today. You can start right now because it takes a long time to grow a tree. It takes many years, so you should start growing your trees now. And I'm sure your parents can help you. Yeah?
My sister, she's going to, she's already grown, my twin sister's growing a
Cactus?
no, not a cactus, it's a type of plant, but I don't even know it, but I forgot the name of it, but she's growing it for her class.
That's great, yeah?
I planted these couple of little trees in the back, and I almost made a little shelter for a sea otter.
Wow, your house sounds really cool. All right, well, thank you, you guys. Want to get back to your schoolwork. Own plot, and after school they take care of it. Today is March 24th. Gifford Community Center.
Tomatoes, peppers.
Yeah, they get to take home whatever they grow. Or broccoli, maybe.
No, that's not broccoli. That's collard greens.
So yeah, I mean this is great.
This is broccoli.
This is what those other schools' kids need to be doing, you know? This is perfect for a school garden for kids.
Yeah, these are collard greens.
And they choose whatever they want to plant.
This is broccoli. Lettuce. Collard greens do well.
Yeah, eggplant does really well too.
Look at this dill.
So look at that. They got what kind of watering system is that?
Drip.
Is that what it's called? Drip hose?
We got. Oh, this is cilantro. That's what it does on the plot.
So how many feet do you think this is? 3 by 8?
Yeah.
See, they painted all these
3, 4, 5.
colors.
Yep, 3 by 8.
Oh, look at this one has the string.
Mhm.
Square foot gardening, maybe.
Mm-hmm. That one's doing. Whoever does this one takes care of it.
Look at that.
Shamar Thomas. Yeah, he's got some good broccoli going here. That's broccoli right there, I think. Oh, maybe not. That's not. That's broccoli. Maybe that is broccoli.
Cabbage.
No, see, that's not broccoli. That is.
Oh, here's some hydroponic stuff.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, lettuce. And then here's their beans. Look at their tripods.
That's not hydroponic.
Yes, it is.
They grow in aquatic soil.
Okay, look at their bean teepee things.
Oh yeah.
Blue Lake.
These are Kentucky Wonders.
So they've really got. They didn't have these hoses last time I was here, so this is a new. Water lilies. And this is their passion fruit, is it? There's strawberries, a strawberry patch, and this is a peanut garden, shaped like a peanut. That's a pretty cool project. We should plant some peanuts at the farm. That's the other thing. That's a, what kind of tree is that?
Mango.
I don't know. Leaf. Wide. Not sure. Oh, and then these are the herbs. Bush beans. Yeah, I've seen them when they're full grown. That's where I got the idea from, actually.
Oh, really?
This garden. Sugar snap peas, they planted these. That's supposed to be a cold weather crop, so we just planted some of those too. There's carrots, beets.
Radish.
Wow, look at those radishes. I mean,
those aren't radishes. These are. Look at that. Inside it out.
wow. Yep.
This one.
Wow.
Look at here.
Potato. Oh, wow, a daikon radish. Wow. Carrots, just carrots. That's pretty cool. Just have the one thing, spinach. Papaya, right? Those are big.
I was gonna say those are big.
And yeah, grapefruits. Those are more papayas. Bananas. What else? That's a garden. Lettuce. Very good. Good example of a home garden. So, beans. Is that what that is? Corn.
Sunflower.
Look at all the corn they got.
Sunflower.
Beans here. That's a cool little setup. Very cool. More beans. Carrots. Maybe. Tomatoes. Kentucky Wonder again. Whole beans.
Snap holes on that side.
Grandma's Morning Glory. Rainbow Inca sweet corn. Seeds of change. What kind of corn is that? Oh, true gold sweet corn. Dahlia. Sunflowers. A composter. Worm bin. More sunflowers. Oh, fourth grade hydroponic.
It's true.
Ace and I caught that.
Lettuce. Very cool. Where's the water coming from?
There's a pump right here. Pump's under there.
Oh, bins underneath. Excellent. Fourth grade hydroponic garden. Funded by Education Foundation grant. A little seed starters. is March 26th, and we're looking at tomatoes. We've been having to trim dead fungus and dead leaves. And they seem to have really recovered well. There's still some yellow, brown spots. But lots of good green leaves. Lots of tomatoes, producing lots of tomatoes. People are still joining our CSA, March 26th. We still had 2 new people sign up last weekend, and 2 more that want to sign up. This is our cherry of the Rio Grande on March 26th. Got some flowers on it, but needing some fertilizer. And this is our raspberry plant. Doing very well in these boxes. Banana plants recovered from the freeze. Another lychee. Doing awesome. Persimmons, dead. Mamey, actually, Mamey is still alive. Amazing. It's still alive. Another persimmons. Dead. Avocado. Still alive, not much growth. Goats ate him. Dragon fruit after the freeze. Still alive, coming back green. New row of green under the root. Monstera, still green, but looking terrible. Looking terrible. It's the persimmons. Actually, that first one was a star fruit way back there. And this is our second persimmons. Dead. The longan. Looking good. Avocado, still alive. Looking terrible, still alive. Banana recovered. Variegated lemon. Look at all those flowers. Unbelievable. Fig tree, loving it out here. Absolutely thriving, looking phenomenal. Another avocado, looking terrible, if not dead. Garcinia, still alive. Pomegranate, new growth. Another avocado. Hass avocado. And another Hass avocado. Somehow still alive. Burnt at the top. Mango. Dead. Barbados cherry. Looking awesome. Did really well throughout all the winter freeze. No flowers yet. Still excess dirt from the original pile. And a mulberry tree doing great. Fruit on there. Mulberry fruit. Lots of it. Looking excellent. Recovered well. Loquat tree. Still alive. New growth. Our tamarind is still alive. Barely. Pretty dry. Mango, cherry mango dead. Another mango, Dakmai, dead. Another mango, dead. In the freeze. Mango, dead. Taylor's mango never survived. Soursop. Another mango dead. This is a horseradish tree. Actually, new growth at the bottom. Horseradish tree might come back. It's got new growth. Strawberry tree, not looking good at all. And some tomatoes from our experiment. Producing a lot differently than what's out in the field. These have never been trimmed, weren't covered very well at all in the frost. Definitely had frost damage. Have never been sprayed with any insect control or fertilizer like the ones in the field have. Possibly there's some starting a little bit on the south side, the west Other than that, looking phenomenal. Great bush. Still alive, but barely. Yellow squash planted March 14th. 2 weeks ago almost. Corn from 2 weeks ago. Sugar snap peas. Blue beans. Marshmallow. Something's finally not eating the marshmallow. Whatever that was. Blue flax from 4 months ago. Seminole pumpkins.
And ran into Valerie, and wow, she jumped my shit about the cooler rent. I've never seen her this way. Anyway, give me a call. I'm wondering what's or the cooler. And it was bizarre. I met her out in the parking lot, and I was all happy to give her her check. Like, does this include the cooler rent? And I said, no. And she said, well, we're 3 months behind. I'm just going to unplug the goddamn thing, and everybody can just pick things up. We never expected all this extra expense, and we had to buy this goddamn cooler, and it's coming out of my pocket. We're losing money on this thing. And I said, well, I'm not making any money either. So, like, well, we gotta talk about this. So, just a heads up. She's definitely got a wild hair up her ass about something. So, I was wondering if you had run into her earlier and how she was. And when I was pulling out, Brian was working in the shop and he never even looked up. So I don't know if he was ignoring me or just, I don't know. But if this is kind of the attitude we're going to get, I'm going to be really glad when this gets over with. Anyway, I'll see you later. I'll try you on your cell phone.